is... There's no good action movie without a bit of a love story.
Terry, you... you're here. Fantastic. Listen, I told you earlier that Terry, a.k.a. you, met a girl, right? Her name's Jessie. And in this next part of the film, you two have a date. Listen to me. The scene we're about to shoot is all about capturing that light mood right before date night. Okay, you're driving towards the rendezvous point. You're feeling great and in control. It's... Really? Seriously? Yeah, you're feeling confident. Tonight's your night. And oh, I almost forgot. Kind of an important thing. Jessie's Big Johnny's daughter. I know, right? Harry's a sucker for trouble. Get back into character, my friend. You're going for a love ride. High ride. Scene 7. Hey, what do the French say?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Player, we're going for another chill driving scene. Follow the instructions and reach the rendezvous point. No rush here. It's all about enjoying the ride.
Don't worry, I'll guide you.
So let me pitch you the mood again. It's a warm and quiet evening. You got some nice music on the radio and your date's waiting for you at the drive-in. There's romance in the air, and you feel the wind of infinite possibilities on your face.
Take a lap.
That girl Jessie's the one. It doesn't matter that she's Big Joe's daughter. All he has to do is keep it low profile. And even if Big J were to find out, so what? Terry feels confident he could get him to understand. He's his new top dog after all.
Okay, I think I know where this is going. Lovely evening, Terry decided to pull out the big guns with a car that says, I'm classy and I know my stuff. That's where this beauty comes in. A Porsche 550 Spider Red interior from 1955. Pretty much the same as James Dean's. A true collector's piece. That Jessie's one lucky girl. Too bad her dad's a psycho.
You have no idea. That's it. I want to feel Terry's confidence and peace of mind in your driving. Tonight's your night. You guys are going to watch a movie, get some food. Speaking of dinner, I'll make a killer jambalaya. Hey, Kai, I was wondering if...
Nope.
Okay. Man, that's a beautiful shot. I can definitely feel the love tonight.
Take a ride before the coffee house. Is it?
Maybe.
Subtle? I'm impressed. Don't miss that next turn on the right. And there you are, all set for a nice evening under the stars.
And cut. Who said romance is dead? Hey, I'll be in my trailer refocusing. Big scene tomorrow.
Big third act.
Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense. What did I... All right, that's it. You know what? I'm gonna make a few last-minute changes to the script, guys. Tell Kai I'm gonna need a boat and a plane. Hey, driver, I'll tell you what's what. You and Jesse got caught, and Big J won't have any of it. Long story short, he wants you in a box, and his whole gang is after you, but your friend Keanu thought this through and came up with a 3-vehicle escape plan. You're leaving this island with your girl and her dad's money. This is the high point. You gotta drive to survive. Everyone, this is High Ride Final Scene. Boom.
This is it, my friend. We're shooting the final action sequence of the film, the big ride. I need you to be Terry one more time, and I'm aiming for no less than mind-blowing pictures. So I hope you're ready to go above and beyond. Where's my coffee?
Have you tried decaf?
So, too bad for Terry and Jesse. Mike the Maniac spotted them during their little night out and totally snitched.
Total butt water.
Long story short, the boss man's losing his shit. All his goons are after you, and your only chance is to stick to Keanu's plan. The 3-vehicle grand escape, remember? Man, we got some awesome pictures right there. Now, the boat Keanu's prep is right there. Get ready for the switch. Big J's men are already on the water. Incoming from the left. You need to steer right. Lose these a-holes.
That DCP M31 is fast and allows for some sharp turns. No second thoughts.
Supposed to be. Now time to catch your plane. Even in the sky, you still got pursuers, and they're pressuring you from the right. You won't lose them over the sea. You gotta fly back inland. Terry's final trial.
I hope you like this last scene's vehicle lineup, driver. An Aston Martin, a DCP F-31, and a Supermarine Spitfire. Spies ain't got nothing on you.
And Hamilton's got nothing on me. I got hidden cameras shooting this from all angles. This scene's gonna shake the whole of Planet Hollywood. Now we're heading toward the canyon.
Careful, it's windy.
Some turbulence is to be expected. Right there, that's the canyon. This is where you lose them. That's it. These guys couldn't keep up with you. Terry and Jesse are cruising into the sunset, free from Big Joe's clutches. I can already envision the sequel. Big J plotting his revenge from the shadows.
You don't lose time, do you? Let's call this a do-over.
My friend, we're shooting the final action sequence of the film, the big ride. I need you to be Terry one more time, and I'm aiming for no less than mind-blowing pictures. So I hope you're ready to go above and beyond. Where's my coffee?
Have you tried decaf?
So, too bad for Terry and Jesse. Mikey the Maniac spotted them during their little night out and totally snitched.
Total buttwad.
Long story short, the boss man's losing his shit. All his goons are after you, and your only chance is to stick to Keanu's plan. The 3-vehicle grand escape, remember? Man, we got some awesome pictures back there. Now, the boat Keanu prep is right there. Get ready for the switch. Big J's men are already on the water. Incoming from the left. You need to steer right. Lose these a-holes.
That DCP M31 is fast and allows for some sharp turns. No second thoughts.
to be. Now time to catch your plane. Even in the sky, you still got pursuers, and they're pressuring you from the right. You won't lose them over the sea. You gotta fly back inland. Performance a director can hope for. This is Terry's final trial.
I hope you like this last scene's vehicle lineup, driver. An Aston Martin, a DCB F-31, and a Supermarine Spitfire. Spies ain't got nothing on you.
And Hamilton's got nothing on me. I got hidden cameras shooting this from all angles. This scene's gonna shake the whole of Planet Hollywood. Now we're heading toward the camp.
Careful, it's windy.
Some turbulence is to be expected. Right there, that's the canyon. This is where you lose them. That's it. These guys couldn't keep up with you. Terry and Jesse are cruising into the sunset, free from Big Joe's clutches. I can already envision the sequel. Big J plotting his revenge from the shadows.
You don't lose time, do you?
And that's a wrap! Rick freaking Martinez. I still got it.
Well, you're not half bad, Martinez, I give you that.
Leave these things. There we go. What are you doing here? Filming's over, buddy. I mean, you did a freaking good job. And then now it's time for me. I mean, for us to get on the red carpet and bask in the praise. You know, fame, money, fancy cocktail parties. Life, right? This is it. Big premiere night tonight. Press, the whole cast's gonna be there. I want you by my side, all right? So go and get ready. I got you a special car. This is my moment. You cannot be late. What? Yeah, okay, our moment, whatever. Don't you start. Get out of here. Got this, Rick. Tonight, you're the man.
Do you copy? You did a crazy good job on that set. Now come join us downtown. We got you the perfect car to make an entrance. Hang on, what is it, Rick?
Is my driver on the line? Great. Hey, champ, you gotta move. The movie's about to be unveiled. We're already here with the whole cast. You're the only one missing. Get here, and get here fast. My triumph can't be complete without my star driver.
Rick, I told you, man, you gotta chill out. Anyways, where were we? Yes, that car you're driving will unquestionably get you there on time. It's one of the latest Motorfest creation.
Yeah, champ. Limos are for old geezers, so we got you the best car you could ask for tonight. You're doing this Tony Stark style.
Yes, that's kind of the idea.
Hey, Kai, come with us. They're taking pictures. I want my crew around me.
Oh, be right back.
You should see high-ride posters everywhere. Crazy opening night, just for me. In your face, Glam Magazine, who's a has-been now?
Thousands of eyes on you.
Come on, make a proper entrance, a la Terry Jones. Our star driver has arrived. That ceremony's gonna be great, man. One big slap in the face.
Welcome to show business, driver.
Terry Jones. Kids in the street call you the fastest wheels in town. Show me.
Tell me about that new job of yours. And tell me about that girl.
So, you're my dad's new guy. What do? Chauffeur him around?
Not exactly. You really think everything's just gonna go your way?
If my dad finds out about us, we're both dead.
I'm gonna need a car. Reality's always one step away, brother.
Bring me Terry Jones!
Who taught you to drive like that?
My grandmother. She has a bit of a temper.
It's time to reap. Here we are. Your special reward awaits. The new playlist to spin.
What's up? I'm Rick Martinez, and I'm here in Hawaii.
A new playlist just opened up.
up, everybody? Brian Scotto here from the Hoonigans, and this is the Gymkhana Grid Masters playlist. We'll go for it.
You know how many times I've heard this?
Have you ever listened, though? The crew at Motorfest invited us out here to do what Hoonigan does best, and that's build a Gymkhana right here in Hawaii. For this, we obviously need a driver that's ready to go fast and break a few things along the way. Before becoming a proper Gymkhana driver, you're gonna have to master the craft, and that means a bit of workshopping and a lot of action. Every Gymkhana driver gets a dope machine, and you will get yours. But first, you're gonna have to get to the end of this.
No room for cautious driving anymore. Here, you drive like a Hoonigan. Another activity awaits. Scott is waiting to introduce you to your new playground. Here, you're going to learn the ways of Hoonigan through various workshops set up by their team. Once your training is over, you'll be a real Gymkhana driver, capable of leading your own Gymkhana. But let's start at the beginning.
Yo, what's up? Scotto here from Hoonigan. Hey, I'm super stoked to see another aspiring Gymkhana driver, and I want to welcome you to Tire Slayer Studios, our headquarters. The Motorfest gave us free reign to create our own Gymkhana Grid playground and practice our craft. This is the place to hone and perfect our skills in 3 different level zones. Show me your creativity, and you might get your chance to become the Gymkhana Motorfest driver. But for now, let me just show you around. You're gonna love it here.
Looks like you're not the only one working out today. Lots of drivers out to burn rubber. No pressure. There's no need to rush this morning. Hey, this guy ahead, he's doing great at donuts. New rule, the more tricks you perform, the more bucks you earn. But wait too long between tricks, and the bucks counter will drop. That bonus is for true Gymkhana Masters only. Our 360 Madman is back. Go slide his line, just follow his tire tracks. That's why I love this place. You have a wrecking ball, and you always have guys to get creative with it. Performing the wildest tricks. This is the Gymkhana DNA. takes a bit of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. A lot, in fact. But for now, just remember this. If you have the right mindset, you'll be capable of anything. Like drifting to the edge of a canyon, or jumping over a helicopter, or, I don't know, anything. Coming to the end, and I haven't even told you about this monster that spits fire out of its V8. I mean, you are driving the mother of all Mustangs. Cross that line, and I'll tell you more about it. So in the first event, you already get to drive the Hoonicorn. Realize that's the wildest Gymkhana machine we have ever built. You're a lucky one. It took us 2 years to transform a 1965 Mustang into that. The updated version uses the same Ford V8, but this time with 2 massive turbos. Let's see how you did on this first outing. We'll film a few moments, a good way to see how you progress through the playlist. It's gonna take some time for you to harness all of this power. This thing makes crazy torque. It's not exactly a ride for beginners. All right, look, we're gonna keep the Hoonicorn, but we're gonna stay on the grid playground. I wanna see how accurately you can actually slide this thing around.
Congratulations, driver. On to the next one.
Okay, first training session, we're gonna rough up the Hoonicorn a bit. We're focusing on Gymkhana essentials, big slides, and precision. Get the right amount of points, and we move on. Love the next trick. It's the grind rail. To grind these, you need to be properly aligned and to hit them at a high speed to slide all the way. On your right, and back again. A figure 8 ahead. Try not to slide too wide. Now toss it back the other way. Passing through these tunnels earns you points too. They force you to be precise. few more tricks. That's a tire-slaying monster. Don't be shy with it. Hell yeah, that's my driver. The first time we installed the grind rail was in Florida. We thought a car doing a skateboard trick? Man, that's gotta be cool. And it was.
You've just taken your first step in the quest to becoming a Gymkhana master. The tricks we set up require a ton of precision and therefore training. Proper car control requires timing and impact. Everything is weight balance. Engage the brake hard at that perfect moment, get proper steering, but above all, never lift. Let's see how you handled your first slides with the Hoonicorn. So now the real test is going to be whether or not you can manage to put this all together in real Gymkhana conditions. First, I got this first stat I want to put together. There's 2 cars I want to see go head to head. Take your pick.
The RWB 911 Turbo. It's just a spicy Beetle, except this one is really fast. We're into this first ad event. The guys and I do it all the time. We put 2 cars on the grid and see which one is the fastest. We can only compare cars for the fun of it. Don't worry if you lose. The 911's in the lead, but I know my Quattro. She hasn't said her last word. Our 2 competitors today belong to the collection of a true Volkswagen nerd, me. These cars on track, it makes me feel emotional. And a little bit anxious, to be honest. Don't crash yours, please. I'll tell Gary the same thing. This race is like seeing a Jack Ferdinand Porsche fighting a buffed up August Hork in the octagon. In the red corner, the 965 Turbo, upgraded to over 400 horsepower with Japanese aesthetics. Love this one. And in the blue corner, the 1990 Coupe Quattro with a big turbo that takes it up over 800 horsepower. A good little boy. They both have a lot of power, and they're both insane. I'm not going to bed before kissing these 2 beauties goodnight. It calms me. It was Listen, you keep that to yourself, all right? It's just, you know, I'm really proud of these machines. See the volcano? My guys are preparing a first Gymkhana test for you over there. Things are gonna get real. The end is near. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough watching either of my babies lose. If you wanna push the car to its limit, now is the time. The 911, of course. That Porsche DNA.
All right. You did great. But honestly, this versus that was heartbreaking to watch. On one side, you've got this 1990 Audi Coupe Quattro that took me a mere 2 decades to see crazy hill climbing beast. And on the other, the ultimate goal for any VW, Audi, Porsche nerd like myself. One of the first 2 cars that Raw Welt ever built outside of Japan. Check out the hips on that thing. I know we patched this whole thing together, but I just can't watch either of these lose. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed for this one. All good? Can I open my eyes now? Let's meet at the foot of the volcano. It's time to put your skills to the test in an actual Gymkhana. Hey, welcome to the first test, the volcano. We really spruced up the place. The plan's simple. You go up to the summit, then drive down as fast as you can while performing various tricks. I want to see if you can be both fast and precise in such a challenging environment. All right, I'd be lying if I didn't happen to mention a few drivers might have gone down the ravine. It was kind of rough, but that's not going to happen to you. And after all, the Camaro, virtually unbreakable. Good luck.
You're probably wondering, why a chopper? You'll find out soon. Time to see what you've learned. Finish the race on time. Do as many tricks as you can. And on top of winning that money, you'll win my heart. Deal? That big block is ultra powerful, and that's not a euphemism. But she's not a natural-born Gymkhana machine like the Unicorn. You can drift the street car for sure, but it's at your own risk with the handbrake. jump over it, like now. Now that's what we call proximity. This type of moment in a video with slow-mo, now that's badass. Align properly to take the rail. Designed this path in reference to hill climbs, hardcore uphill races. But in a volcano, dude, you take it up a notch. Come on, I want to see you flirt with the precipice a little longer. Kill these tires. Watch out for roadworks, 100 meters ahead. Slaloming at high speed through roadworks, jumping over a chopper, that's why gymkhanas exist. The chopper. The end is right over there. All right, well done. That time attack was crazy and honestly not very easy to negotiate, especially in a 1,000 horsepower Camaro. This machine owes its power to the extremely prominent 632 big block coming through the hood. We also beefed up the drivetrain, specifically going with straight cut gears, because Gymkhana drivers tend to be a little hard on their equipment and break everything. And by the way, we shot a couple highlight videos. I figured you might want to watch them. This race, it had its wow moments, but the others, they're going to need to be even more spectacular than that. I need you to go pick up this Mitsubishi Evo 9, and then you got to bring it back to the shop so Ron, the rally guru, and the boys can jump on it and get a build going. this Evo in this area. It's quite rare in the US, so I had to jump on it. I've told Ron, and the team can't wait to get their hands on it. And what's more, we've got a sunset and great sound. Everything's smiling on us. Chill out a bit. This car doesn't look like much. Just look at the interior. No frills, classic Japanese minimalism. But there's always more. Mitsubishi gave us a nice inline four-cylinder with already 280 horsepower. That we're gonna turn up a bit. Believe me, this bad boy is gonna make an absolute Gymkhana beast. We just need to give it a Hoonigan touch. I think we add a little carbon to it, a good way to give it some street spirit. Like a carbon hood, roof, and 4 doors. Did I say a little carbon? I meant a lot. Creating a Gymkhana car is always exciting. You start with an idea, toss in some passion, fantasy, and insanity, and you get the ultimate car. Back to the Hoonigan HQ. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it. Ron's inside. He's going to take care of Mademoiselle. Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. Do you know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. All right, let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first step. Pull the handbrake if you have to. Round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon, so get me to the stratosphere.
All right, you dizzy yet? Should be. But I also think you're starting to finally understand what it is to Gymkhana. Donuts, the wall ride, the grind, they're all technical stunts and difficult to pull off, of course. But the true value is in the spectacle. Gymkhana is entertainment. The aim is to create the most dramatic and wild moments. It can take anywhere from 6 months to a year for us to gather all of the ideas and locations and everything. But a driver only has a few minutes to make it all work. Come on, check out your moves. The one advantage to EVs is the acceleration and instant torque. No matter the situation, you'll always have enough power to pull off a stunt. As always, we're going to put your skills to the test. But let's change things up a bit. How about a little of this versus that? Go park the Hoonatron. It's big block versus big block.
The 3100 big block edition. So the Motorfest side, all right. Wow, the turns are really rough here. Two Chevys, two big blocks, but only one winner. It's prophetic. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but I really like the concept of this break. Turns are back. Second lap. Modifying a classic pickup like the 3100, I admit, it's bold. I'm curious about the time they had to make it. On our side, we built that Camaro kit in 3 weeks. They even had it 3D printed. It's not a cockfight. We agree, but let it be said. Decisive lap. No biggie. This car will go through much more than this. Made the right choice. Well done.
Well done. Let's move on to the following event.
Just like the volcano, it's a practice run. Your final one So let's see you put those newfound skills to the test. We turned it up a bit this time. You're going to be racing against other drivers for this one. The car, the track, the electric atmosphere, it's all there. I want to show you how everything works together in Gymkhana. Throw down some crazy tricks, win the race, and I might just consider you for Gymkhana Motorfest. Good luck.
The kind of start that makes me happy. Precision Strike is up next. Remember to adapt your speed and throw your car before the first stick.
Let's try that again.
You can either settle for winning the race or try to impress me by doing as many tricks as possible. Not forgetting to blow up your opponents, of course. Slide left, then slide right. Lightning, red neon light, and the Hoonatron. It's a blast. Just what we're looking for in Gymkhana. Create a unique atmosphere. Is full of turns, the ideal zone for striking and winning bucks.
I wanted to play it cool, but color me impressed. You clearly have the drive and the moves we're looking for. But the Hunatron does make it kind of easy, doesn't it? Its design and inspiration came from one of the most legendary and important rally cars of all time, the S1 E2 Quattro. 2 Formula E engines allow this thing to absolutely incinerate tires. Thing is, you have the skills. See for yourself. Let's go. That's got to be my favorite moment of the race. Nice work, Sport. You finally made it to the big show. My team and the crew at Motorfest are putting on the final details for Gymkhana Motorfest. But we have one more challenge for you. I brought you back here for one more challenge before I give you the keys to the house. Let me clarify. I took the Unicorn out for a ride this morning. Not the kind of car you'd expect to take a trip to the seaside, right? So I figured, with that setting, a drift record was the perfect thing to do. You know, casual stuff. All right, you see where I'm going with this? I want to see if you can beat my score in the same conditions. I don't think it's going to be too difficult with everything you've learned during the playlist.
You have to beat my score. You really think you can do it? Use all the elements, grind, donut. Everything you've learned is worth points. Only 25 seconds left. Only 20 seconds? I'm kidding. I'll stop doing that. It's not fair.
All right, I gotta admit, you got me on that one. You definitely shredded like your life depended on it. And you left your mark all over the Burnyard. We appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we call victory donuts. All right, look, we waited long enough. You've done it. You're a Gymkhana driver now. Finish the playlist. Gymkhana Motorfest, here we come. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? To become a Gymkhana master. Motorfest allowed us to spice up the island with a huge Gymkhana grid playground and create the most entertaining race ever, littered with the craziest and wildest stunts we could think of. All right, this is your moment. Drive as accurate as possible. It's your performance that'll make it exceptional. Remember that Evo 9? Well, Ron and the boys finally finished building it. And to christen it, I think we make it your machine for Gymkhana Motorfest. I think it's time to rip it.
Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, turn it to the rims, and jump your heart out. Gonna love what's beyond the lighthouse.
It's like it never happened.
Hey, yo, that was a close call. 360. It deserves it. Yourself out. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana mastery. Close. Come on. Try it again. You're ready. Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, burn it to the rims, and jump your heart out. Gonna love what's beyond the lighthouse. Hey, yo, that was a close call. Come on, it's not over yet. This giant pineapple needs its 360. It deserves it. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana Mastery. That was dope. And I'm not going to use too many adjectives here. We'll just let the footage speak for itself. Now, let me introduce Gymkhana Motorfest, featuring the Evo 9, starring you. That's right. The Evo 9, you'll be driving it because you earned it.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. You've done a Gymkhana with this car. You have a unique bond with it. The Lancer Evo 9 Hoonigan version is your Gymkhana car forever. Congratulations! A playlist is available, driver. Time for something fresh and new. The Motorfest is all about car culture. Or so you think. The truth is, it goes way beyond the realm of asphalt and four-wheelers, with pretty much all kinds of motorized vehicles. and Sky. Can you fly and sail as well as you drive? Another activity awaits.
We're talking to you live from Hawaii, where we'll be following yet another Motorfest series. A very special one, to say the least.
Indeed, no rubber or asphalt today. The competition you're about to follow is all about boats and planes, ocean and sky.
Waves and wind.
That's right. And as you happen to be the boat specialist, Bob, the floor is all yours.
Thanks, Sean. Indeed, we're starting right off the bat with some serious inshore powerboat racing. The ocean is nice and flat, perfect for our competitors to show us how well they can handle these speedsters. If they use their trim right, they'll be able to push their machines to their maximum.
These things are fast, man. And I'm especially curious about that red trident-shaped boat right there. What model is that?
This peculiar one-seater, my friend, is another unique Motorfest creation. A compact yet aggressive speedboat, the Water Rocket. Funny that this specific boat caught your eye. Its pilot is actually one of the newcomers who's recently been rocking Motorfest.
Interesting. Well, I guess we're not letting this promising challenger out of our sight then. And that's one lap down.
Those rocks.
Person here, but I have to admit this series is off to a good start. I see a lot of skills down there.
You're absolutely right, Sean. Plus, we've got Hawaii on its Sunday best. Careful, it may not last.
About to reach the finish line. Hang in there, buddy.
That's Water Rocket, Sean. Try to keep up. We're off to a beautiful start. I didn't have my morning coffee, but with this kind of show, I don't think I'll need one.
Excellent warm-up, Bob. Now, let's fly.
everyone. This is Bob Schwartz and Sean Babaloo. What's up, Sean?
All good here, Bob. The first airborne trial has started, as you all know. These are individual races against the clock, and we're currently following our standout contestant from earlier. Come on, Water Rocket. Show 'em what you got.
Well, it truly brings a tear to my eye to see you so enthusiastic, Sean. You sound like you've just hit your 40s again. So, what's your feeling on this?
The weather conditions still seem reasonable, allowing our pilots to take advantage of these nice wind currents without any real turbulence. I'm really curious to see how the up-and-coming water rocket will take advantage of that. Let's see how it'll turn out.
Do you really think the newbie stands a chance in this competition?
Trust me, Robert, I can feel it in my bones. As you can see, some of the risky segments here require flying real close to the mountains. Is now following the ridge of the mountain.
A great spot for motocross. Off-roading addicts, this is for you.
And welcome to Hawaii. Beechcraft Stagger Wing is truly a beautiful piece, isn't it? And a great choice for that flag. If you take a look at its side, you'll notice that it bears an unusual negative wing stagger design, which means its upper wing is positioned behind the lower one.
Matter of visibility, I presume.
You're absolutely right, Bob, among other things. Watch closely, everyone. You don't see such a hot antique going all out like this every day.
Honolulu just appeared on the horizon. Oh, that's a great sight.
And here we are. This flight ends above the breathtaking Motorfest playground. Great time for the Stagger Wing and its promising pilots.
Well, I'm staggered.
This is Sean and Bob back on the ocean. The warm-up is over. We're entering the second round. Same contestants, new waters, new boats. Bob?
I'm reared up and ready to go, Sean. The pilots are already giving it all. First, the contestants have to go along the racetrack water bridge. Race is not going to be easy. Lots of shallow water sections to cross and many obstacles to avoid. That's quite a different lineup that we have here compared to our first aquatic ride. We're going bigger, faster, meaner.
I can see them. Check out this boat. It looks like it's calling for blood.
The Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. British origins, extremely slick design, a boat that catches the eye.
Careful with the rocks.
Upriver now, things are going to go differently. Shallow waters, narrow paths.
Racetrack, and that's one lap.
Second lap. There's everything left to play for. A quick shout out to our friend and colleague Ray Waller, who's hosting the equally remarkable Motorsports Series just nearby at the Nahoma Racetrack.
A real professional. I can almost hear him from here.
Here comes the jump. Absolutely. It kind of reminds me of that trip I took in Barbados with my wife Giselle about 20 years ago.
Well, Bob, I'm not sure Giselle would agree with you on that. Honestly, you should have seen the colors in that thing. And those custom designs, real masterpiece. No joke, this Bake-Off season finale was a real Hello, we're back live. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, Sean, we're back indeed for our second air trial, where another contestant has just taken off. Several pilots already had their turns, so we're well suited to tell you that this path is a toughie. Right, Sean?
Well, Bob, you said it. We're talking about a low-altitude aerobatic flight through the canyon and other fun stuff. Highly technical and dangerous. Good luck out there, water rocket.
Section right there. The more I see it, the more I think it must be hard to handle.
Yeah, Motorfest sure isn't sparing these pilots, and believe me, they're clearly not out of the woods yet.
Look at this guy, cleverly teasing what's coming next.
Above the lovely Hawaiian countryside.
Lovely, sure, but better watch for these wind turbines.
wait. Beautiful performance. It's incredible what a Zivco edge and great skills can achieve.
Man and machine working in unison. Here, live and ready for that third round of Ocean and Sky. The race has started, and the 8 boats are already making their way out of the bay. Joys of live broadcasting, my compadre, Mr. Babalu, is being kept elsewhere at the moment. But we're nothing if not adaptable, so let's move forward until he catches up. This time we're going offshore with way bigger boats, including the incredible Lamborghini Technomar. You heard it, a boat made by Lamborghini, inspired by their astonishing Lamborghini Sean. And fellas, look at this Kraken. It's also important to mention that the sea got a little turbulent since the previous race. The competitors will have to deal with that. That's swell. Ooh, someone who's never experienced it can't fathom what it's like to sail in such conditions, especially at that speed.
It's Sean, and I'm back to the studio with my man Bob. What did I miss?
Well, my friend, we're halfway through the race, and the weather conditions are only getting worse.
I can see it. I mean, look at these waves. Choosing larger boats clearly was the wise choice for this race.
Contestants need to push their engines.
Come on, water rockets. Lamborghini Technomar like a true sailor. Way to go, water rocket!
You know what? I think I'm also taking a liking to this newcomer. Listeners, we're still on, and after quite a rough powerboat ride, it looks like Hawaii is set on making things difficult for our competitors.
That's right. After dealing with a pretty choppy sea, our pilots now have to cope with difficult flying conditions. Don't get fooled by this beautiful sky. Some serious turbulence is to be expected. Just hope that volcano doesn't have an extra surprise in store for us down there.
Airplanes, volcanoes, and turbulence. Sounds like a good old direct-to-DVD movie.
Hold on to your seat. It's time to gain altitude. Challenger water rocket is back in the sky for this third flight. In the cockpit of a stunning Grumman F-8F Bearcat, or simply the Bear. As an extremely reliable machine, it has served many purposes back in the day: combat, aerobatic, air racing, or leisure.
The stories this plane could tell.
For sure. If that thing could speak, you would not be disappointed. Now let's go tease the master of the island.
The big old Fire Mountain.
How crazy is that?
Motorfest crazy. About the plane, aren't you, Sean? underway, and the contestants are already sailing at full speed. Sean, this is it, the final round of this series.
You're right. 2 events to go, starting as usual with an encounter at sea.
Look at this light, Sean. The day is young and promising, just like this race.
The ocean has calmed down, but this doesn't mean there isn't any less action. Our drivers out there must be filled with adrenaline and renewed vigor, as these are the last moments to score those final precious points.
You're totally right. These guys are going to play every single card they have, trimming, nitro, and the best of their sea knowledge. Don't sink the boats, guys. Shallow water section.
Careful, the passage gets pretty narrow below these bridges. I'm checking on my #1 contestant, Water Rocket, who's about to enter its second lap.
I'm with you on that. This time, our pilot got a DCB M31, an excellent reasonably sized performance catamaran. Not as impressive as the Technomar, but way more suitable for that kind of technical inshore showdown.
Wow, there's a collision over there.
Carrier. Look at that massive ship. Surrounded by manta rays here. Oh, a majestic tribute to the local fauna. Giselle would love that.
Just like a ballet.
Come on, Water Rocket. Now's the time to push. Trim that M31.
The finish line, Bob. The Pacific has been tamed.
A thrilling race, Sean. Way to conclude the ocean part of the competition. Challenger is now taking his turn. The plane has taken off, and it's on. Look at the beautiful skyline in the distance. This is precisely where we're headed. Sean, you're up. Your specialty, your protege, your moment.
I'm 100% focused, Bob. This is serious business. Like all the previous contestants before, Water Rocket will have to make it through this extremely technical flight through the city. And the fun has already begun. Careful between these two buildings. You've seen it. Some of these sections are dreadful. Extreme mode is mandatory. Now, a little detour over the shores, then back to town.
Beautiful view from up here, fellas. We've passed Waikiki Beach and are now going for the second half of this loop. We have the most fantastic view of the famous Diamond Head right now.
Not too much. Down to the river, then all the way left. It's about to get even more treacherous for our pilot.
The sun is now directly ahead. This won't make things easier.
Extremely sharp turn is coming up. You've got to steer the plane all the way to the right. Sharp left turn. One of the most challenging segments is coming up. It requires a very difficult maneuver.
Sean, we're out of the city. The toughest part is behind us.
That's right, Bob. Just a few more good maneuvers, and then all we have to do is land smoothly. And back home.
That was a flight to remember, Sean.
Seriously, a great finale in a series that kept its promises till the end.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for... Our final stop, the container. Motorfest is available, driver. Time for something fresh and new.